Things are never easy in EastEnders, but our first guest character has been through the emotional mill even for Albert Square. He discovered the baby boy he was bringing up wasn't actually his. He's also got a daughter by his wife's sister, and he jilted poor Sharon on their wedding day. With all that to deal with, it's hardly surprising that earlier this month, Jack Branning abandoned Walford for good. After leaving EastEnders, it's the lovely Scott Maslen. Oh, well, you've made Jane happy. That's it.
We go back, don't we, love?
Why, way back.
Yeah. Scott, that snogging, I thought it was a sink plunger going there.
I know. I've had a history of sink plunging, unfortunately. I'm very good at it now.
Yeah, you've sort of been round the square, really, haven't you?
Yeah. He is the dirty one around the square. Mind you, there's a few of them. I think
I was going to say, there's a few of them.
Yeah, it does go round.
It's
like a disease.
Oh, that's nice.
Toxic disease.
Explain why you did leave in the end.
I'd done 6 years there, and I'd done 6 years with the bill. So, you know, I had 2 weeks off in between, so it's been 12 years combined. And as you girls know, it's 6 days a week in there, and I'm not complaining because it's a great job and it's better than working for a living, but it does, you know, it does get you. And there's other stuff that I've wanted to do, and you know, when I got into acting, it wasn't just to sort of stay in my job. I think the nature of acting is that you're nomadic, and there's fun in that because you move on. You know, you let that one go, you've done it, and then you move on to something challenging.
Was it a very emotional day, though? Was it an emotional scene to do? Have you watched it back?
I tend not to watch what we do. I mean, I think when you've got a family and a life, if you come home and you're like, shh.
Yeah, I'm on telly.
Just be quiet. Not seeing you all day, like, Zach, dog, you know, wife, please, you know, there's going to be trouble, so.
But it must have been an emotional day, was it? Saying
it was emotional. I mean, it's, you know, you get attached to people when you're with them, whether you get on with everyone or not, you know, it's like school. You're in there and you learn and you know, you live and you learn and you meet a lot of good friends. And,
did you like Jack, then? Did you like Jack Branning?
Yeah, I mean, you know...
Sorry, it's real to me.
You've got to like them, you know, you've got to like the character, you've got to kind of try and get involved and find some truth in it, and, you know, but the nature of soap is that the stories are quite, you know...
Well, did the scriptwriters ever make you have an affair with a woman you thought was, oh, no? Are you going to be too nice?
No, I'm not going to be too nice, no. I've kissed everything, as we all know. There is no... you know, he's from Walford, but he's also from South East London, so you know, I have my roots firmly planted, so I understand what it's like, and I have no, you know, I have no qualms about it. Like all my mates say, yeah, you know, I go fishing with them, they're like, yeah. Call that work, do you? Call that work.
Because I know, because you're an entertainer. I mean, I've worked with you before, and you can do everything. So I think it's about time people actually saw you for who you really are.
Yeah, no, thank you. I do want to go out and I need to challenge myself. I think the nature of what we do is you do need a challenge. If you get complacent, that can be detrimental to you.
So what would you like to do?
Anything, you know, drama, you know, whether it's theatre, whether it's film, whether it's good drama, and, you know, just getting involved in stuff. I've done continuing drama for 12 years, so it'd be nice to step away and try something else, and that's kind of what I want to do. So it's nerve-wracking, and you lose your security and all those things that are associated with doing a job for so long, but you've got to take a risk. I mean, the nature of what we do is a risk, and I think you've got to have risk in your life.
But it's been reported that you're going to go to America and try and launch a career over there. Is that...
Well, I mean, these things are interesting. They come out of interviews for pantomime. That's where that one came from. So, you know, America is a market that is a massive market, and as an actor, you can't, if you're going to want to go out there and succeed, you've got to open up to that potential. So I am going to go over and have meetings. I've got an agent who's great, and he's very, you know, he's very behind me coming. He's been trying to get me there for 2-3 years. So, you know, this progression of leaving EastEnders has been every year I've gone, well, I can't.
But in the meantime, you're doing panto.
Hey!
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you very much. Yep, I'm a...
Your first panto.
First panto. I'm a panto virgin, so I'm going to go in there and kiss everybody. It's worked everywhere else.
There you are. Aladdin.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Thank God I haven't got my glasses on.
You haven't got much else on, right?
I know. That was, you know, that was very chafing on the old shoulders, that one, and on the old...
You're a very evil character.
He's the baddie, thank God. Yeah.
Oh, do you like being the baddie?
Yeah, well, in a panto you want to be, don't you? You don't want to be the nice one. Where it's you know. I'm 42 now as well. I don't think I'd be a good Aladdin. There'd be something wrong. There'd be something deeply wrong. They'd be like, what's going on with them?
Whereabouts are you?
Bournemouth Pavilion.
Oh, lovely.
So, love Bournemouth.
Lovely, yeah.
I do love Bournemouth, and I'm looking at the minute for digs because I've got a dog. A lot of the hotels they won't take my dog, so I'm probably going to be in a tent.
You love your dog, don't you?
I do love my dog. Yeah, love my dog. Love my fishing, and we go off, and you know, so he's got to come wherever I go. You know.
Oh, that's nice. A bit of company.
What does your wife say about your love for the dog?
She loves the dog also, but she does... There are times when she's looking at me with a little bit of kind of, not hate, I wouldn't say hate's a strong word, but, you know, like she does say, me, wife, on couch.
Yeah.
Dog, off couch.
Yeah.
Wife.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, we love the dog. We love the dog, and my son as well.
How long's the panto?
Panto is a 5.5, 6 weeks, yeah.
They're laughing because you just threw your son in there.
I know! This is what my wife says, it's
Yeah, the dog's great, dog's
fishing,
this. Oh, yeah, my
wife,
son.
Yeah.
Not true.
No, it's not true.
I bet he's chuffed that you're doing panto, isn't he?
He's just highly embarrassed that he's 12 now, so it's like everything I do is extremely embarrassing. You know, I think it is.
Do you think he'll follow you into acting?
He has got a propensity to it, and he's got the same issues that I had when I was at school, which are focus issues and hyperactivity and OCD and all the other ones they call, you know, they never had labels when I was a kid. I was just called Get Out Maslen. You know, it's like, you walk in the door and they'd sort of check out how you were behaving, you know, teach you like that, and you'd be like, Get Out Maslen. That was it. I was like, well, I haven't done anything. My name's Scott, it's not Get Out. But he has a little bit of that, so he may well end up in it, and if he does, then that's his choice, and I'm behind him 100%, yeah.
But you've done well. I mean, that's what we were just discussing, weren't we, about, you know, academics and everything. You've done really well, haven't you? Did you get all your A levels?
Well, initially I didn't. Initially I was a little bit of trouble, and single-parent family, South East London, you know, council estate, and, you know, not too dissimilar to the things that are going on in the environments now. There wasn't much. They closed all the youth clubs down, places where you could go and let off steam, and people could keep an eye on you as well, because they're kids. You're kids. When you're kids, you do silly things, don't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's...
So do you think it is just people's attitude to work, or do you think it's deeper than that, as far as the young people getting jobs?
Do you know what? I think that, you know, the subject you're talking about, it's interesting. David Cameron comes out with all these statements. You know, I love the way they just, you know, rattle off a headline, and you kind of go, well, that's a very, like it is, it's a title. You've got to look at the whole picture, and it's, you know, it's all right saying people can come in with qualifications and take the jobs that are here, but it's the government's responsibility to teach the kids that are here to get the jobs.
Absolutely.
And we've got to stop making excuses. I just can't stand the excuses all the time, you know. Take action, make it happen, you know. That's all people want, you know. They want to know they're safe, they want to know they've got their house and their bills paid for, there's food in the fridge, and their kids and everything, is, you know, are moving forward, and that's healthy, you know, and we should do everything we can to make that happen, so.
And actually, that's not a lot to ask.
It's not, is it? It's basics. I mean, that's what we're doing now. We're in a position where, you know, we live in a society in a time where everything is so material. Everybody wants this and they don't want to work for it. They want it now. It's, you know, apprenticeships and all those old things of learning over time. You know, you shouldn't get money until you know what you're doing, or you can get an amount, but you're learning, and that's your wage. You know, in the future you'll look back and you'll be making your money then, and you can say that's the process, and kids need to know that, and they need to have that vision that you can work to something, and if you want something enough, you can make it happen. You know, don't be fooled by people telling you that you're this or you're that. If you want something enough, you know, go and do it properly. Don't go and nick. Don't go and, you know, do the silly things and get yourself in trouble and ruin your future. Just apply yourself, educate yourself. This is the point, I had no education. I was in trouble early on, but when I came out, I went into the Marines. My grandfather was very much like, you know, and I was lucky to have him there because he was old school, and the values of the old school, I believe, truly, you know, family, work, and rewards, you know. So, yeah, go back and do it. I did it when I was 25. I came out, come back from America and went away and studied and did my first degree, and did a degree. Did it in classical theatre, and that's what got me into the acting side of things, you know.
Well done, you!
Well, we wish you well with your degree in pantomime.
Yes, I'm working very hard. Working very hard.
In Bournemouth, coming up over Christmas time. Thank you very much for making Jane's Day.
No,
And everybody else's. Thank you, Scott Maslen. Yes.